Alright, I thought I would be able to make the video on YouTube, but it seems like it just makes itself when I do it this way. Yeah, so I felt now that I finished the story on VN, it would be interesting to go through it again, at least the very beginning. Not sure if I will want to go through all of it, because there is a lot, but at least parts of it would be interesting, so we'll see. And also I have some upgrades here to get done. While I wait for perfect moment to begin, whenever that is. I don't know if there I researched a moment, but yes, we'll get to it soon. Soon enough. All in due time, and I'll let So I am a little behind on this account because I have not started the story yet, but I realized I've been keeping up with the AFK stages. That's not a good ranking for 3 rounds, but once I get into the story, it should get better, I hope.
Perfection needs no emphasis. Kneel before the king.
This could also be better, but else I see. So I have most most of the daily stuff done. Alright, so at long last, it's time to start a new season on my S account. So, without further ado, let's head to the Temple of Seers. Actually, where is that? Yes, let's teleport quickly. Actually, I think I'm gonna collect this stuff first because it's a bit distracting. And I don't load that, so better get that out of the way, especially since I already have reached the limit on AFK stages. Okay. Okay, now let's get more stuff anyway. Just strolling by with my hamster companions, or familiars. I think they like calling themselves.
We're back! Welcome back, Chippy. And you too, Hammy. It's good to see you, Merlin. I've prepared drinks for you all. Relax and take a load off.
Any interesting happened lately?
Oh yes, when you were away, several things were sent here. There are gifts from Lunadorf. The Wilders say that the autumn season is approaching, and the leaves will change soon. They've specially prepared herbs for you, Merlin. They know you like making potions and salves. There are also some hot spring coupons, a thank you letter from White Ridge, and a pair of polished animal tooth necklaces. Hammy, there's also a package for you.
For me?
You told me to watch for any packages from Hell Hat magazine.
Oh, it finally arrived.
Whole Hat magazine?
This magazine used to be all about magic experiments, but these days, it's more into exposing big stories and rumors. People are definitely paying more attention to it now. I've been a fan since the beginning.
Of course you have, Lily. Tell me more.
Just wait until I open the package. You'll know when you see it.
Really?
I've been waiting for this for so long. Chronicles of Merlin. Secrets revealed. The Howl Hat wanted to do a special feature on Magister Merlin. I also contributed to the article.
They should pay to use my name.
The magazine said that after this issue is published, they'll send you royalties for using your name and title. I'm sorry. When the people from the magazine came to ask permission, you weren't around. When I heard they wanted to write an article about you, I got so excited that I agreed without asking you.
Alright, read it to me then.
Ooh, it's so awkward to see my own words in print. I can't read it.
Read it.
Shippy will read it. Shippy has been practicing. The article must have all the great adventures we've had. Okay. Shippy will start now. There was a time in the distant past when the first Merlin walked alone in Esperia.
The first Merlin?
Hammy, this article is supposed to be about our Magister. Why are they talking about the first Merlin?
I only talked about our Magister the whole time. Howl Hat lied to me. Let me see what the article says.
Awkward.
Establishing the Arcane Council was no easy feat, especially in an era when the gods still walked among mortals. Called upon by the first Merlin, 6 mighty mages joined the cause.
6 mighty mages, huh?
Thorns walking the Earth and establishing the Arcane Council all happened 10,000 years ago.
Tell me about the first Merlin.
Merlin is a title of great renown, handed down from ancient times to the present day, and is reserved only for the mightiest mage of each age. The Merlin of each generation wasn't just the greatest mage of their time, but also left lasting contributions to the field of magic. For everyone in our lifetime, the title of Merlin belongs to you.
The Arcane Council sounds familiar.
It's a secret magical organization of 7 powerful mages, all working together behind the scenes. They possess some of the most profound magical secrets, and there are even whispers that their power and knowledge could topple entire kingdoms and empires. I remember reading about this in old issues of the Howl Hat. They have a knack for picking intriguing topics, and their titles really draw you in.
That's a lot to digest.
I was planning to surprise you with this issue of the Chronicles of Merlin, but it's just page after page about the first Merlin instead. I wanted to give you a gift.
All I want are the royalties.
No, I'm going to write and send them a formal complaint. The article is supposed to be about our Magister, not the other Merlins.
The musical house is still alive with noise, and at the door a familiar voice joins the fray.
My divination can't be wrong. Merlin is here for sure. I swear I heard those squeaky little hamster voices.
Who is it?
Hey, long time no see. Did you miss us?
Who are you again?
Stop joking around. I know you remember helping us save Coco's people at the Crimson Highlands.
Sorry for just showing up like this, Merlin. But we have something important we need your help with.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yes, there's been a bad omen. A very bad omen.
Merlin, I know you have a lot of questions, but we don't have a lot of time, so let's keep things short.
I don't really have a lot of them yet, but okay.
After we split up, Citrana and I took care of the Maulers who gave up their lives at Crimson Highlands, and let their families know what happened. Then we visited Elsa, Soren, and their warm little clan. After we spent a few days there, Citrana and I returned to the Temple of Seers.
You probably don't know much about the Temple of Seers, do you? It's where the Ahad clan resides. They guard our ancient legends and myths.
When I returned with Citrana, hoping to regain the clan's approval, they spoke of a long-standing prophecy.
A prophecy that shook me to my bones.
What does the prophecy say?
The Ahad clan. No. Perhaps all the Mauler clans will face their end.
We're here for this reason. We know your power, Merlin. We're hoping you can lend us your wisdom and help us figure out what this prophecy really means and how to stop this upcoming disaster.
You had me at Ancient Prophecy.
Time is of the essence. Everything will be explained to you at the Sanskrit Temple. That is where our clan first discovered this prophecy. Magister Merlin, you're our only hope.
You all decide to follow Antandra and Citrana to the Sanskrit Temple. A place of prophecy and mystery. Hurry up.
Here we are. Welcome to the Sanskrit Temple.
Wow, look at the architecture. This place must be at least 1,000 years old.
More than that. Records of the Sanskrit Temple can be traced back to 10,000 years ago.
10,000 years. That's older than dirt.
Our ancestors built this temple at the summons of the High Priestess of that time. We were tasked to record the history of our clan. The walls bear inscriptions of everything the High Priestess saw. Miracles, calamities, and the prophecy she uttered on her deathbed.
Let's take a closer look.
Up here for details.
The elders call this section the Wanderer's Mural. It's a record of how the ancient god of our ancestors was revealed to them 10,000 years ago. It speaks of a time when our clan faced near annihilation. Foreign armies at our borders, and the land itself turning against us. The old tales speak of an ancient god that descended from the sky and wandered the path of salvation.
Look here. This mural tells of the Mauler god's descent from the sky. How their very presence compelled thousands to bow in reverence.
He looks human. Shouldn't a Mauler deity be more bestial?
The legends say the ancient Mauler god was reborn time and again. They had many forms and could become anyone. Why then did our god choose this form? Perhaps during that time it was needed. A god's purpose is beyond mortal understanding.
These were the Mauler god's chosen disciples. They walked a long and arduous path to save our ancestors. With every step, they enacted the will of the god, and their voices echoed holy words along the way.
They also look human.
Unfortunately, these disciples weren't recorded in detail. In our records, they followed and heeded the voice of the Mauler god. When salvation was achieved, the disciples disappeared with the morning sun.
That sounds like a fairy tale.
The elders of the Temple of Seers have countless theories about the ancient Mauler god. Some believe that the god took on a human form to trick our enemies. Others believe that 10,000 years ago, Maulers and humans worshipped the same god.
The truth may be lost to time. Perhaps our Mauler ancestors looked entirely different from us. Maybe they were creatures without the elegant ears, or graceful tails that we have now.
Let's continue to the second section.
After exit, you can come back here at any time.
This is the second section. It records how the ancient Mauler god defeated a great evil and overcame a disastrous calamity. Legend has it that after a long journey, they finally found the location of this great evil. The Mauler god stood defiant before a towering monstrosity. The evil creature exhaled its venomous breath, a black miasma to confuse their divine sight. However, our god was not deceived by this black mist. Their power gleamed like a bright sword, cleaving through all obstacles.
Tell me more.
And then, after much bloodshed, death, and famine, the source of calamity was at last dragged into the light by the Mauler god's divine powers. It took the form of a twisted abomination, with the body of a serpent and the face of a human. The Mauler god showed no fear, charging into battle against the monster. Their divine command echoed through the valleys, rallying all mortal followers to their side. According to the oldest temple elder, the blood was ankle deep. It stained the entire valley red and tinted the moon crimson during the battle between our god and the abomination.
That ancient war against the source of the great calamity was so brutal. Even now, the blood moon remains the gravest omen of all for our people. This is related to the prophecy we spoke of.
So, what is this prophecy? Don't leave me in suspense now.
10,000 years ago, on her deathbed, the High Priestess performed a final divination. The resulting prophecy serves as an eternal warning to future generations. It says, "When the blood moon returns, the doom of yore stirs once more."
Is there going to be another war? Another calamity will arise?
We're not sure, but Citrana and the Elders believe the blood moon will appear again in the near future.
It's not the near future. The omen has already appeared. Look over there.
What happened here? It seems the mural is fading.
This section used to be complete, but only the parts you all see remain now. Since its inception, the Wanderer's mural has been enchanted to resist decay. Citrana sees this as a bad omen.
The whole history is vanishing. Time itself is being swallowed up. This is a sign of the calamities of the past. Terrible things are about to happen. And if you think this is bad, let's go look at the third section.
Only the red colors on the corners are left.
See? There's no way the High Priestess's enchantment would stop working. Not unless something really bad is coming our way. The last bit of red left here is so bright that it's blinding. Almost unsettling.
What was originally recorded here?
After the Mauler god appeared in the world, the High Priestess was divinely inspired to build this holy temple and record all the deeds of the god. The section here records how the High Priestess herself inspired later generations of our people after the Mauler god vanished.
We don't know what she looks like, do we? And left a prophecy of the blood moon.
Yes, that was the last message she left for future generations. It's also the reason why the Elders are so concerned.
Entendre, maybe we should take Magister Merlin to see her. Perhaps it will help him understand the priestess's last words.
Wait, she's still alive?
Of course not. This all happened 10,000 years ago. The High Priestess witnessed it all with her own eyes. She has long since passed away. But she's not on any of the murals because she's right here, sitting at the center of the altar in the temple.
High Priestess, we are here to pay our deepest respects.
I see. Only her remains are here. But how do I put this? Why was she laid to rest here instead of being buried traditionally, like other Maulers?
From what I know, it was the High Priestess's request that she be placed in the Sanskrit temple upon her death.
To protect the Wanderer's mural?
The Elders speculate that the High Priestess clung to this sacred place until her final breath, because her heart was bound by a fierce resolve to protect her people. Perhaps she placed herself here in the hopes that a great calamity could be avoided.
Can I take a closer look at her? I wish to examine her remains.
That's fine. Don't worry, we won't be offended, and neither would she. Keeping the Blood Moon's disaster from happening again is what matters most to our clan.
Magister Merlin, tap into that sharp mind of yours and sort out this prophecy. You figured out the mess at the Crimson Highlands, so this should be no sweat for you, right?
Look closely at the priestess's face. A curtain of golden tassels and ruby red stones obscures her features. An aura of sacred silence prevails. To see her, you must step nearer or shift your view.
What's that in her hand? Wheat?
Yes, that's another mystery in this legend. The elders said that she insisted on being preserved this way. With a stalk of golden grain in her hand, the elders obeyed, but never understood.
You know what's strange? Wheat can't look this good for 10,000 years. It's as fresh as yesterday's produce.
This wheat stalk must have been enchanted. The magic feels warm and familiar. It's almost like Magister Merlin's magic.
Wait, Merlin's magic? But how could that be? It was enchanted 10,000 years ago.
Can I try something?
This should be allowed, right, Entendre? The elders said we could give the Magister full access. But you have to be very careful around here, Merlin. Oh, why do I have such a bad feeling about this?
Magister, focus all your magic on the wheat stalk.
Magister!
O great hunting god, we offer this blood in prayer. Grant us your divine grace. Descend upon us!
Descend upon us! Descend upon us! Descend upon us!
The god's grace has come. The god's grace has come!
It's the Birdmaster!
Faced with a kneeling Wildborn, you're momentarily at a loss for words.
We did it. With the sacrifice of a pure soul, we've summoned our god.
Everyone, let us rejoice. The hunting god has descended. The hunting god's favor is upon us. We shall stand unbroken in the battles to come.
Excuse me?
Everyone, hold your tongues. The hunting god is about to speak.
Hunting god?
There is no question. You are the hunting god, the wild moon above, the herd master who guides us. None may defy your will. We know not to disturb your slumber, but the Wildborn face annihilation. We need your help.
Wildborn? Annihilation?
Oh, great hunting god. I am Corden, battle leader and chieftain of the Wildborn. You walk upon the land and roots of our people. May your presence bless us. The Halians descend upon us like locusts. We need your aid. Give us your blessing and fill our hearts with wildfire. Each throat we tear out will feed the crows in your name. I've summoned the finest Wildborn warriors here to welcome you. Let the bonfires rejoice from night to dawn!
What are you saying?
Ah, you must be testing us, Herdmaster. We humbly apologize for disturbing your slumber. Test us all you want. That is your right. Ask us anything, and we will answer your every question.
Yay, quest complete. Arrival beyond time. To prevent the foretold blood moon catastrophe from repeating, you travel to the Sanskrit temple. The moment you touch the wheat stalk, cradled in the High Priestess's arms, a magic circle appeared, teleporting you to an unfamiliar land. I need to get some answers out of them. Oh, hello there, Vorda. Yeah, I just finished the story on my other account, so now I'm going through it on this account. Because I thought it would be interesting to go through the beginning again now that I have an idea of the full story. Because now I may have a different perspective on things compared to... Oh, you didn't. How far did you get so far? Oh, the goddess. I mean, that sounds like you got pretty far then. But yeah, I didn't finish all the side quests either, so... I will get to that eventually. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yes, it got some spicy drama and everything. That's nice. Hello there, sacrificial girl.
Herdmaster,
You are very quiet.
I was told the god doesn't like unnecessary noise. The Wildborn need the help of the hunting god, and the hunting god needs sacrifices. So, when are you going to take me away?
What do you mean?
I was told you're taking me to the halls of glory, where all Wildborn souls reside in everlasting peace. Please use this knife. My heart hasn't been cut out, so the ritual has not been completed.
Get out your heart?
But High Priestess Modra said that I'm your sacrifice.
What do they call you?
I was told that you didn't need to know my name.
I insist.
If the hunting god really needs to know, I'm called Gala.
Yeah. Also, I keep getting messages sometimes of people who I think want to make a streaming layout for me, and I'm like, well, I don't really need that, because if I really want to, I could make one myself, but I don't think it's necessary, because especially when doing this game. Yeah. Yeah, the thing about Dora is interesting, because Yeah, I figured out our layout isn't really needed, but I did consider looking into making one myself if I thought it would improve things. Anyway. The Wildborn God has descended. He walks among us.
We are your faithful followers, Herdmaster. Ask us any and all questions. We are forever loyal to you.
What were you doing earlier?
Oh, it's a great honor to answer your questions, Herdmaster. I am Modra, High Priestess of the Wildborn, and your most loyal servant. We were following the ancient rites, and offering you pure flesh and soul under the blood moon, hoping for your blessing.
The design is kinda interesting, I think.
Not only did you answer our prayers, but came in person as well.
Do I look like your god?
We all know that the great hunting god takes on many forms. The ancient stories told of your first coming. A youthful man of unearthly grace. But when you returned a second time, you were a woman of fire and fury, impossible to ignore. But this time, your chosen form is indeed surprising. Who would have thought you'd take the shape of a Halion, our sworn enemy?
Those clawless apes have invaded our territory, defying us with their relentless incursions. For this reason, we called upon you, Herdmaster, to help us vanquish our invaders in one fell swoop.
Which smaller clan are you all from?
Clan. We have no clans. There has only ever been the Wildborn and our enemies.
But this word, Mauler, it sounds fierce and brave. Is this the name you will give us?
You mean our Merlin? I assume we like took on the name because because it was passed down to the best mage of the time. And I assume like Dura also had some hand in choosing who the next Merlin is, since she like originated it. So she would like want to choose one that she thought would like be a good what should I call it? Like a good mage to carry out her yeah, they do imply that Merlin isn't quite human, but also not a god, I think. Or like they said something like that later in the story, that you're not really human, but also not a god, but something with a third thing. Or something like that, so that's interesting. I also wonder if it's possible for a human to transcend, but I think that's how it happens with Celestials sometimes, and Merlin is something else than that as well, I'm sure. Where am I right now?
I don't know what you mean, Herdmaster. Please accept our humble offering and sacrifice as a token of our unwavering devotion and submission.
What do you mean offering and sacrifice?
We've carefully selected a pure soul in your honor. She awaits you.
Yeah, it's interesting because when we met Dura, it made me wonder if she started out as a human, but then eventually turned out that she was a goddess all along, but that she was trying to stay hidden until she was forced to reveal herself, so that's why they think that Dura is a new god, or a new goddess, even though she's been here all along. It seems like they are still being somewhat true to the original AFK arena lore in this regard, even if they do take some liberties as well. So that's interesting. Encircled by the hollow gazes of beastly skulls, the altar rests in silent waters. Its time-worn stones were marred by dark red stains. You recognize the stains. Similar sacrifices have been held here more than once. You don't recall seeing such rituals in Molar lands. This feels more ancient, more barbaric, almost primordial in its cruel simplicity. However, your memory isn't always reliable. Yeah, it does have some pretty interesting lore, I think. I don't really play it anymore because the gameplay is kind of a pain to keep up with at some point. But it can be interesting to check out for the stories and such. I don't really think that it will spoil much because I feel like they do take enough liberties with the journey story that even if you know some things about the arena, you still won't necessarily know what's going to happen or how they are going to use the arena story because like even when they do use elements from arena, they use it in their own way, if that makes sense. And yeah, but also depending on how faithful they are, it may not be necessary to play it, but it could be interesting either way. Yeah, I mean the story is like mostly told through text or like through those character bios, but you do also have some of those side quests that show a bit of the lore, but I do prefer the way Journey tells the story because you get those nice cinematics and everything. It's a bit more fun for me that way to be able to like see it or experience it through the game instead of just reading it. It appears those gathered were performing a dark rite of live sacrifice when you were cast here by some arcane force, mistaken for a deity. Given the dark turn of events, you assume the guise of their god. Unless you assume the guise of their god, you may find yourself upon the altar, your heart offered in sacrifice. In this instant, you become aware of an object held within your grasp. Yeah, especially with like the gameplay and stuff, and like keeping up with all the new units, that can be a pain. A wheat stalk. The high priestess of the Sanskrit temple once held this relic, and you were transported here the moment you touched it. This is my only lead. You take a deep breath, tucking the wheat stalk away. Before you, a sea of faces flickers between fervor and dread, each pair of eyes a silent question. Oh, great hunting god and herd master, we await you.
The air around the hunting god has shifted. We have passed his trial. Let us pay tribute to the herdmaster!
We Wildborn dedicate our blood and lives to you.
Yes, I understand now. That's right, cheer for your god.
I sincerely apologize, but the sacrificial ceremony we prepared for you has not been completed.
Copy? Can you check the copy of AFK Journey? I'm not sure what you mean.
Gala willingly surrendered her soul as your offering. Yet when the knife's edge grazed her, you descended from the heavens. The moment she was chosen as the sacrifice, she became yours. Now, her fate rests in your hands.
Let the ritual end here. He is now under my protection.
Because of Gala's devotion, the wild moon has descended. Her handprint will be allowed on the Wildborn battle totem.
Since Gala summoned you for us, she will not remain a mere sacrifice. Perhaps we could...
Corden! Modra! It's the Halians again. Those furless apes just launched another surprise attack! Yotu already went with his people, but we need more warriors.
Who are the Halians?
Ah, shameless, scheming humans! Oh, great herdmaster! You must have known the humans would attack again. That's the reason why you appeared in this form, to confuse our enemies.
Oh. Yeah, I think I heard a bit about it, but I haven't really tried it out. Yes, I mean, if it's like the same thing as, or if it's like close, or like more or less the same thing as Journey, but like it doesn't look as nice to me, then I don't think there will be much point in me playing it. Like, unless it brings something new that Journey isn't giving me, but just based on the look of it, it doesn't look that nice to me. Oh. And yeah, just like I feel like as long as I'm still enjoying Journey, I don't need another game like that, because then I would rather play a different kind of game. Anyway, we are at war with these humans, yes?
Let those mangy aliens drown in their own blood. They will taste our wrath. Everyone, spears up. Follow Sentu's lead. We attack now! Witness our courage, Herdmaster! We fear nothing. With your blessing, victory is ours!
You should locked Dawn of the Arcane. Yeah, I've also been playing some Pokemon Go recently when the weather is nice, so that also gives me stuff to do when I'm bored or whatever. Although Pokemon Go is more like something to play when I'm walking outside or going around outside. So I may play it less when the weather starts going bad. Yeah, I try getting outside a bit, especially when the weather is like nice and such, because it helps keeping me from going too stir crazy. Yeah, that's something. Although you don't get steps in Pokemon Go that way, but I actually don't like treadmills that much because they kind of scare me, so I tend to instead use the epilator when I'm at the gym. Because that feels less scary to me. Grant me prey, O great herdmaster. Let the hunt be bountiful. Is the game her scars? No, Viridian Vale has no shortage of beasts. There's always something to hunt. But they're fierce, and only divine blessings can keep me safe from them. But you seem like a capable hunter. I am. Valborn warriors are all fine here, fine hunters. But there are so many mouths to feed in Ratwood Grove. We need bigger prey, or people will starve. Only with the blessing of the Wild Moon can we face those great beasts and survive. Yeah, but I do try to go a bit fast as well when I'm going on the epilator, because I'm trying to lose weight and then I want to like get my pulse up, so going on too slow of a speed doesn't feel very effective for that. But then if I turn the speed up very high on the treadmill, that's a bit scary. Whereas on the epilator I can control the speed however I want, so it's a bit more, controlled. So then I can go as fast as I'm able to when I feel like it, and then without being worried about not being able to keep up the whole time. So that's what I usually do when I'm at the gym. I just try to when I feel like going outside, I go to the library, which is about 30 minutes from where I live, and I guess that's a nice place to go. It's Tangle, she's hurt. I should have known.
Corden, Modra, you're finally here. Wait, who's this human?
Hold your tongue. You're speaking to the hunting god.
Ignorant youngling. The ritual was successful. The hunting god himself has come to aid the Wildborn.
He's the hunting god?
It's alright, I forgive you.
Tangle, just tell us what happened. My fang and claw. Your wounds. Don't tell me Perseus came himself.
Do I? That's interesting. I'm actually Norwegian, but I recently was talking with someone who is Dutch who said that it's very similar. Or like the languages are very similar, because I posted a song in Norwegian and they were like, interestingly, I am able to understand some of it. Or something like that. Because of the language being similar, plus they were like have some knowledge of language in general, it seems. So I guess there are some. So I guess that's why I sound Dutch.
No, he didn't come. There was only one warband, but they were as cunning as him and set traps in advance.
Yeah, that's basically how I spend my free time. Who's Perseus?
He's the leader of the Halian soldiers and the slippery eel in battle. 2 seasons ago, that scaleless snake took Mayahold, rightful land of the Wildborn. Now, we will take it back!
Why are the humans invading?
Because of human greed. The Wildborn and the Halians had long respected the ravine as our border. Skirmishes have happened, yes, but never like this. Without warning, they've launched a full-scale invasion. Only after losing Meyerhold did we realize, with Perseus' cruel and cunning tactics, the human assault won't stop. They wish to swallow up everything.
Humans. Savage beasts in fine clothes. Nothing more. They take what they please and call it theirs. Strength is our answer. With it, we'll reclaim what was stolen. Show us the way, Tangle. Where are the other warriors? With the blessing of the Wild Moon, it's time to strike back!
I'm not sure how many tourists we have. but maybe some of them. I don't keep a lot of track. Yeah, also on Thursdays I go to like this acting practice, and that also takes like well, it's yeah, I don't know if it has any interesting tourist spots, but it is a nice place, I think, at least where I live. I've actually only been to Sweden 2 times, even though it's pretty close. And one time, it was because I went with my family over the border for a brief, like, time, because they wanted to check the store that was there. But there was also one time that I went to Sweden because they were showing Wicked at the Swedish theater in Gothenburg, so I was like, oh, I want to see that. Of course, not long after they also like showed it in Norway, probably because of the new movie that they released about it that made it kind of mainstream again, or like made it more known for Scandinavian audiences. Although I used to listen a lot to the soundtrack of Wicked when I was younger, but apparently it hasn't been that well known in Norway before until the movie came out. And then they like hurriedly put something together so they could try and bank on that. That's kind of funny.
They went in the direction of the setting sun. May your spear taste blood, my brethren.
Let the hunt begin!
Prepare for battle. Don't fight them head on. Let's retreat first.
The forest will always...
You flea-bitten howlers! We're just here hunting game! Just you wait! General Perseus will crush you all!
But yeah, I also think it's interesting how they use the Perseus character, because obviously it's not the same as the mythical character, but it does make sense when you see the full story why he's like named after the guy. So I think that's like interesting way to use the myth as inspiration without just doing the same thing. You don't like Perseus' character? Coden reels back and drives his fist straight into the captive soldier's face, his nose crunching under the blow.
The beasts of these lands belong to the Wildborn. I'll slit you open and let the vultures feast on your guts. Death won't take you. Not until the sun scorches your insides dry. That's the price you pay for setting foot in our lands!
Praise the hunting god. By his mercy we are shielded.
All hail the wild moon!
Yes, praise my name.
Should we gut the enemies here in honor of the herdmaster?
No. Tie them up. Let's take them back to the tribe. We'll hold a sacrifice there to please the herdmaster. Let them die on the altar, so our warriors may rise, blessed by the wild moon. Take their prey as well. They belong to us. They can be offerings during the ceremony.
I hear and follow.
Random. It seems the Wildborn have triumphed, but you notice a human prisoner, smiling with a look that chills your blood. You know very well that you did not grant any special powers or blessing to these Wildborn warriors. Are these alien soldiers really this weak? This feels off. You need to think. And act soon. Anime sometimes. I haven't kept up with any new anime though. So I'm not very familiar with the most recent stuff. But I used to watch anime a lot when I was younger. Or like I liked reading manga. You need to think and act soon. What kind of manga do you like? Or anime? According to the alien soldiers, they came to this area to hunt wild animals. Your gaze lingers on the vast, darkened bloodstain, its hue a dull and lifeless red. The hunt, it seems, had reached its end long before your arrival. Great carcasses lay rigid, their warmth surrendered to the creeping chill. The creatures have been dead for hours. The aliens had already finished their hunt, but instead of taking the carcasses away, they stayed, and that led to the battle. The fallen beasts sprawl before you. They're all hulking monstrosities. Each one is big enough to fit whole soldiers inside. With a faint surrender, soldiers can hide within the remains of the beasts and slip past the tribe's watchful eyes, a strategy as old as war itself. Your keen mind sees through these schemes effortlessly. The Wildborn, it seems, are in dire need of instruction.
Herdmaster?
Oh, where did you come from? What is it, my humble servant?
You seem worried. Is there something wrong with these beasts?
You've been watching me.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do now that I'm allowed to live.
Yeah.
But when I saw you looking worried, I knew I had to do something.
The aliens surrendered on purpose.
The aliens are evil. They always were. But you came. You will definitely protect the Wildborn.
I need to talk to Corden alone. I will expose the humans. Aid me. The captives can't be brought back.
Yes, Herdmaster.
Let's take the beast and captives back to Ratwood Grove. No. Yeah, I read Azumaki, but I don't own the manga itself. But it's pretty interesting. I also read Tommy, and yeah, I think that's, and a few other things by him. Hello there. And yeah, I think that's Intrito has some interesting stories. Like, horror isn't my favorite genre, but I do like how creative he can be about it, and how his art is pretty good and stuff. So that made me read a few of his stories when I was in a mood for reading horror stuff. Nice, on a hill. The goddess will protect us all. Yeah, I think the last manga I bought was what is it called? Like there was this manga named Rabbit Out, but also the person who made it also made another thing that was called something. I think it was Sturge maybe, and it's kind of similar to Doubt, but also a bit different. But for some reason they stopped selling it. Yeah, manga is kind of expensive, and sometimes they don't always sell the one I want to read in the local store, so it can be easier to just read it online. Anyway, let's see if I can finish this quickly. But when I was younger, I used to read a lot of manga, and I basically used to spend all my money on that.
Chaos holds no...
A fog will settle over all of us.
I have prevailed.
And then one of my favorite manga is Kaichi, which I think it took a while before it even got officially translated into English, so I don't actually own that one, though I did consider buying it just to like support it, because I wouldn't mind if it got more popular. But yeah, with Kaichi I basically had to read it online because they only adapted the first 2 stories into anime, and there were like no official English translation, I don't think, so I had to like, to see the rest of the story I had to read like translations online. So I'm sure Corden really must appreciate me following fairies instead of like hurrying on. Are you able to understand Japanese? Oh, Japan, that sounds fun. Dancing the offering dance is so hard, harder than dodging a wild zombie stampede. Oh, I don't want to learn anymore. What are you doing? Huh? Who are you? Don't tell me. Mom dragged you here to learn the offering dance too? Quick, while she isn't looking, run. These moves are brutal, way harder than hunting. Please, built air, you're slacking off again. Ah, Mom's back. The offering dance is the most sacred dance of the Wildborn. We perform it at every feast and festival. If you don't take this seriously, you'll humiliate yourself next time, and I'll never make you a honey roasted meat again. No, I didn't say I would learn. But these moves are too hard. Ask this man, he must feel the same way. I didn't notice you before. Here to learn the dance as well? Sure. Follow my steps and dance through it once. If you focus, it's not hard at all. Rosset gives a full demonstration of the offering dance. Well, Not so hard, right? Have you got it? I can't remember a thing. I knew it. Is it really that hard? Maybe you just need more practice. Dancing is our most beautiful art. The more you practice, the better. I'll be here anytime you want to learn. And you spilt air. No more slacking. No more slacking. Get over here and keep practicing. Oh, I must get a turnip. Yeah, I hope I don't get a cold, but that tends to happen at this time. And I was walking around today in the wind because I wanted to get some raids in Pokemon Go, and it was a lot stronger than I expected it to be. So I'm like, oh, I hope I don't get a cold from this, because whenever I get a cold it tends to last for months, which is very inconvenient. Oh, that's not a path I can go. Okay then.
Hunting God, a little farther and we will arrive at the very heart of the Wildborn domain. Wrathwood Grove. For as long as we've existed, the Wildborn have always been born and raised in Wrathwood Grove. And through countless generations, we have revered you. It is a great blessing for all our people to behold your arrival. And to witness this moment has been the deepest wish of my life.
High Priestess Modra, the Divine One needs rest.
Do you not intend to make your presence known to all the Wildborn warriors at once?
Gala is the one who summoned the Herdmaster. Do you think you understand the god's will better than she does?
I require food. Prepare it for me.
1,000 apologies. Please have mercy on me, Herdmaster.
Sentu, secure the captives and the carcasses. Take some warriors. Fetch the clearest spring water and the freshest game for the Divine One. We will rest here for a while. Now go.
Everyone immediately moves to carry out your orders. You seize the chance to pull Kodan into a secluded corner.
Do you have orders for me, Herdmaster?
The carcasses and the Halions.
Blood and fire. Those Halion cowards know they can't fight us fair and square, so they resort to deceit and treachery. You truly are all-powerful. Without divination or sacrifice, you saw through everything.
I am the hunting god.
Should we slaughter them all right now?
I want to learn about humans. No killing.
Ah, I see your plan, Herdmaster. This path will make the Halions suffer more before they die. I will heed your words. We wait, we watch, and when night falls, we bounce.
Let's wait for nightfall. Night falls, and just as you predicted, the noise comes from the... What? This is our chance. Surround them. The Wildborn has seen through your ruse. Surrender now. We need a hostage. Take that kid.
You milk-livered scum! A alien so shameless that you would take a child as a hostage!
Drop your weapons and let us go, or I'll slit her throat!
She's a sacrifice. Her purpose is to die for the Wild Moon. Use your blade now, and you will only help her to fulfill her purpose.
What?
Corden, do what you need to do.
Let's tear them to pieces!
What?
I will show you my power. What is this? Get him. Hunting God. Under your command, the Hellions were quickly overwhelmed and captured.
You want to torture us? Go ahead. We won't say a word. General Perseus will crush your tribe to dust. Halia's victory is assured.
Did Perseus come up with this idea?
Who are you? Why are you siding with these filthy firstborn?
In a flash, Corden drives his fist into the alien soldier's stomach, hitting hard enough to make him vomit.
Say one more disrespectful word to him, and you'll be picking your teeth out of your guts. You're eager to die, but by the Herdmaster's decree, you all shall live, so that you may taste more pain, an offering most pleasing to the Exalted One.
I didn't mean that. Alright, we'll go with that.
With the blessing of the Hunting God and his presence among us, the Wildborn will thrive. Don't lose heart, Gala. The honor of offering yourself to the Hunting God is merely postponed. Be ready to answer his summons at any time.
Yes, Modra.
Sentu, sweep the grounds with your warriors. Leave no trace, no warning for our enemies. We don't want any more ambushes. Everyone else, move out! Let's take the captives and our spoils back to Wrathwood Grove. We march to honor the Wild Moon's return!
How did they know I was coming? The other warriors who attended your summoning ritual brought news back of your arrival. The warriors have already prepared a cage and now lock up the captured Hellions inside. Secure the captives. Take the Herdmaster to the Great Tree House. Wait, sure. Herdmaster, this is the gathering circle. It's a place of barter and trade. Oh, did I just walk in the sky? This is the Great Tree House. And what a tree house it is. Good.
Warriors, we have succeeded in summoning the Wild Moon! At the sacred hour of the blood moon, the Herdmaster descended, wielding divine power to scatter the Halians. Now they kneel in chains before us. The days of suffering under the wickedness of humans end now. Let justice be served. Blood shall answer for blood.
Let's begin with the prisoners. Kill them, and the Exalted One will be pleased with such an offering.
No, we need to get them to talk first and uncover what the Halians are planning. They might still be hiding something.
Fears for the weak. The hunting god sees through all their schemes. There's no need to keep the prisoners alive.
Enough! You are all in the presence of the Herdmaster. He will make the final decision. Hunting god, please instruct us. What do you wish to do?
No killing is required yet. I have more questions for them.
Corden, it seems that the Herdmaster has other plans for the Halians.
Then they shall not be killed yet. Imprison the captives. Let the Herdmaster break their spirits first. Then we finish them.
Breaking spirits, my favorite hobby.
Next, let's have a welcoming ceremony. Come, children of the Wildborn. Lift your voices in sacred song. Dance and offer up our succulent bounty. Herdmaster, please enjoy our offerings.
Hunting god, please enjoy. This isn't bad. Oh, great hunting god, may our offerings please you. We hope this pleases you. What, you don't like to dance?
Hunting god, do these offerings suit your taste?
Very good. Better than I expected. This could have been cooked better.
What? Is it too gamey? 1,000 apologies. I'll have these replaced right away. You seem in good spirits. Forgive my boldness, but Gala mentioned you arrived bearing a golden gift. Is it a holy relic, or a blessing prepared for the Wildborn?
What golden gift?
You held a golden relic when you descended.
Mother points to the golden wheat stalk peeking out of your clothing. Golden wheat. The last remnant of where you came from. From Mother's puzzled look, you realize the Wildborn don't even recognize this crop. This is a mystery to be solved. What kind of blessing?
The Wildborn once chose a mighty warrior through the sacred rite. You blessed him with a weapon imbued with divine power.
Ah, yes. Was it a sword of divine power?
No, no. It was no sword. I remember it very clearly. They were blood-red javelins. With your blessing, the spears never miss. They'll chase down prey no matter how far they flee. Herdmaster, your strength makes the herds thrive. You harden the Wildborn in battle against their enemies and keep our people from starvation.
I think I understand now.
Will you use your divine power to bless the Wildborn once again?
We will see. Answers come to those who wait.
I understand, Herdmaster. I won't disturb you from enjoying the feast. Please rest well tonight. Corden and I will return tomorrow to seek your guidance on performing the blessing ceremony. Gala, present the crown to the hunting god.
Yes, Head Priestess.
Crown?
That's the crown of glory. It's crafted to perfection. An offering from all of us to you, Herdmaster. May your strength keep our spears sharp, now and always.
This is for you. Oh, thank you.
With the help of the Wild Moon, the Wildborn will prevail! Everyone, let's let the Herdmaster spend his first night here in peace.
Gala, take the hunting god to rest now. And don't forget, you're bound to him now. You're no longer a sacrifice.
Yes, I understand. I am a servant of the hunting god.
That's right, child. Go. Our god needs rest.
Makeover time. Can't use it with the horns sadly, but I'll try different sets. It's something with the horns. That seems appropriate enough. This and I have the pill. Paradise. Go with the thing. Looks very wholesome, right? Oh, birds. Oh. Okay.
This is where you will rest, Herdmaster. I'm awaiting your commands.
I had no commands. What's it like being a sacrifice?
It brings glory and honor. I was born as your sacrifice. Now I will be your servant. Command me, and it shall be yours.
And that sounds potentially so disturbing. Oh yay, what did you think of the main story?
Anything.
What's boring about the ending? This is wrong on so many levels.
Don't you understand? If I'm not your sacrifice or servant, then what am I?
Time for an identity crisis. That's always fun. I thought it was kind of nice seeing like how the mural gets completed after you went back. This is like kind of interesting how you retroactively changed the story, even though technically it must have already happened. So it's kind of timey-wimey. But that's how it goes sometimes with time. Almost a bit like a bootstrap paradox, because like without the wheat you wouldn't have been able to go there, but the wheat also wouldn't have been there if you hadn't gone back with the wheat, you know, so I think that's kind of fun. Life doesn't have to be this way.
dreams.
You toss and turn on the fur-lined bedding, but sleep just won't come. You pull out the mysterious rootstock again. You examine it once more. It remains unchanged in the torchlight. A warm, comforting feeling washes over you. There is no doubt it's connected to you somehow. Wildborn, aliens. No trace of molars or Sanskrit temple. You piece everything together and understand that you're far from familiar lands. You saw someone in the village who looked like a Walder, or rather an ancestor of one. You may have traveled back in time to an era before molars and Walders were known to the world. The time when the gods walked among mortals. It's not bad pretending to be a god.
I don't understand. The hunting god should have welcomed a fine offering like you. Why did he refuse?
Who's there?
Oh, Herdmaster, stay your fury. We didn't mean to wake you.
What are you two talking about?
Well, after you retired, Gala told me what you had said. You don't seem pleased with her as a servant, nor do you want her as a sacrifice. There's never been a precedent like this among the Wildborn. Our tribe doesn't need useless members. Gala is unfit to be a warrior. She needs a purpose, or she will be banished.
Am I useless, Modra?
No, dear child. You're just different from the others.
Did I do something wrong?
Herdmaster Gala needs a purpose. Please tell her what to do.
She can be my aide and stay by my side. She can carry messages for me. I need someone to interpret my words.
Oh, yes. Gala, kneel. The Herdmaster has shown you unprecedented favor. I knew I had chosen well. You were born to serve the hunting god, my child. No, I shouldn't call you that anymore. Gala, you have been named by the hunting god. You are now his divine emissary in this world.
Emissary?
Is that what I said? Okay, sure. Yes, that's exactly what I meant.
From this day forward, you shall speak for the hunting god. No priestess or anyone will stand closer to the Herdmaster than you. Come with me, Gala. I must teach you the histories and lore of the hunting god. You must learn this knowledge quickly in order to better serve him.
I would like to take a look too. I also need to refresh my memory. You feign curiosity about the old Wildborn texts and ask Modra that you would like to join them as well.
These are the Wildborn's sacred tablets and beast-hide scrolls. Every miracle recorded by our priestesses in the past is written here. Learn them well, Gala.
Yes, Modra.
I'll teach you how to write the sacred words. From now on, you must walk beside the hunting god, revealing his will to Wildborn and carrying his mighty voice to the people.
Understood.
Now use your head and remember my words. During our ancient blood moon rite, the wild moon, the Herdmaster, our great hunting god himself, pardoned our sacrifice and showed mercy.
Yeah. I think that in the original AFK arena lore, Molars and Walders were like originally the same people, but like the Walders broke off to like into their own like tribe because they weren't interested in the war like the Molars were. And then like Dura or their goddess like blessed them with the dark forest where they could live like in peace away from the outside world or the wars of the outside world. Which also explains a bit why what did they call her again in Journey? Why their goddess in the Dark Forest is like so drastic about it when they bring back the parasite from the war. Because it's like, well, I blessed you with this war so you could avoid the war, but now you want to join them. Well, go you then, or something like that. Of course, the actual reason was because she wanted to get rid of the parasite, but, you know, it still seemed a little drastic to just do that without, like, explaining anything to them.
Not only that, he even deferred his sacred slumber for the Wildborn.
Sacred slumber?
Ah, you must be testing me again.
Yes.
Every child knows that the herds thrive and multiply in spring, then migrate and rest when winter comes. You, Herdmaster, must also sleep when the time is right. In your long sleep, our cries usually go unanswered. Yet when the Halions struck, we were forced to awaken the sacred rites before their rightful time. After all, if we'd missed last night's blessing of the Blood Moon, who knows how long we'd have had to wait for the next one?
Wait, the Blood Moon is a good omen?
The ancient scrolls speak of your coming under the Blood Moon's gaze, bestowing favor upon the Wildborn. It's a great honor for us. That's the reason why you are also known as the Wild Moon. The Blood Moon is your symbol, the greatest of all omens. I sensed last night's Blood Moon in my visions, so I offered Gala as a sacrifice, praying for your answer.
You descended and did not take my soul. However, the Wildborn still need your blessing.
Yes. Herdmaster, the tribe will hold a new blessing ceremony in a few days. The people shall lay another sacrifice before you. Should you deem us worthy, grant us the strength to endure and the spirit to never yield. With your blessing, the Wildborn's hunts will never fail, and our spears will never dull.
I see.
We will seek your guidance tomorrow. It's growing late. You should get some rest. Gala will guide you back.
That night, no dreams came to trouble your sleep. The next day, hunting god Corin has come. Oh, great hunting god.
Herdmaster, I hear Gala's been named your divine emissary. In that case, she won't be exiled from the Wildborn. Gala, you must be the voice of the hunting god. Let none mistake his decree.
I understand.
And the blessing ceremony, will it be the same as before?
Yes, like last time. I have no objections. We shall see if you are worthy.
Then first, we shall offer a sacrifice. Please, judge us, and give us your blessing. Gala, did Modra tell you all the steps?
Yes, I have learned them. Modra has chosen the specific time to be in 2 days. We must prepare the live sacrifice.
Another live sacrifice? I demand something different.
The Divine One is not satisfied with the old ways.
Then take him to observe the preparations and meet his every need.
Understood. Is that all right, Herdmaster?
Let us be off. Yes, I wish to observe.
Your wish is my command.
Wonderful. This one is interesting. Look at first. What I recall. Great hunting god, I am Pointed Ears, a craftsman of Wildbone, and preparing for the blessing ceremony. I hoped for some divine guidance. For the offering firewood, what kind does the hunting god prefer? Last time, Corin chopped out the root of the tree under the great tree house, but the flame it made was pretty weak. Maybe we go with coil tree again? That's the classic choice. Burns bright red, like the blood moon itself. Or maybe bloodwood? That stuff gives off a faint blood smell when burned. Bet the Herdmaster would love that. What is all this nonsense? Oh, no, please don't punish me. The Herdmaster finds none of these suitable. Go look again. Yes. I'll do my best to find something better. Following the tradition, I'll craft the wood into a cage and line it with spikes. When the fire rises, the spikes will pierce deep into the flesh of the offering. The screams, they will delight the Herdmaster for sure. Wait, what? There's a sacrifice? Another live sacrifice? Of course, the offering to the Herdmaster must be strong and full of life. This time, we're chosen. The blessing ceremony is near. Who's crying? My son. It's my fault. Don't punish him, please. Punish me instead. Take me to him. The hunting god punishes no one without reason. He just wants the truth. Yes, right away. Stop crying, my child. The hunting god is here. Please don't burn Bonbon. Papa. Young Queen, the great Herdmaster is here. Stop crying. Great Herdmaster, could you please not burn my Bonbon? Please. Who's Bonbon? Bonbon, he's my best friend. He's a Gleamtail. Nonsense. That thing is an offering to the Herdmaster. I told you, every creature in the jungles and swamps belongs to the hunting god. We're chosen as an offering. That's the highest honor. Look at Gala, no, the emissary. She was once offered as a sacrifice too. Now she stands above even Modra. Yes, I was offered to the Herdmaster as a child. To die for the Herdmaster was my greatest honor. But Bonbon's just a Gleamtail. He wouldn't feel honored, not even a little. Young Quinn. He ran off. I'm sorry. Please forgive him, great hunting god. It's my fault. I spoiled him. It's okay. He's just a child. The hunting god is merciful. We should be grateful. Of course, I'll never forget it. If it pleases you, great hunting god, perhaps you would honor us by inspecting the offerings? Sure, I'd like to meet Bonbon. Yes, please, follow me. Oh no, the Herdmaster is here. All honor to the Wild Moon. What's going on? Why is the cache empty? Where are the offerings for the Herdmaster? We don't know. We just went to get some food, and when we got back, they're all gone. Oh, great hunting god, I beg your forgiveness. The cache drawer was opened. Damn it. Had to be that brat, John Quinn. Hunting god, don't worry. I'll bring them back, all of them. Nuzzle, Flame, you two, with me. Before you can say anything, 3 of them take off, splitting up in a blur of motion. Herdmaster, you look like you were about to say something. I was going to call them off. Still don't like live sacrifices. Even if they're animals? I'm not sure I understand. But it's so pretty. Why can't it be an offering? We already went over this. It wasn't picked. Looks like someone's arguing. Would you like to check it out? Dimension's offering for me. Then I'll come with you. It's those 2 over there. It's the Herdmaster. Mama, look! It really is the Herdmaster. In the flesh. Quiet. Don't anger the Herdmaster with your nonsense. What were you arguing about? I don't anger that easily. The hunting god is kind. He only wanted to know what you were arguing about. Oh, hunting god, I wanted to show you something. Isn't it beautiful? Warm claw. Let me finish. I want it to be an offering to you at a blessing ceremony, but Mama won't allow it. If you offer it, it will die. I know, but it will die someday anyway. At least this way, it will die for you, and then its spirits can enter your shrine and stay by your side. I'm not voted to be an offering, but my bird can carry my wish. Enough work, Plav. The hunting god is the Herdmaster. You shouldn't bother him over something so petty. If you're serious about offering it, wait until Nuzzle and Flame return. They're the ones in charge of choosing offerings. But they're not here. The chosen offerings were released. They're trying to bring them back. They'll return soon. Alright, I'll wait a little longer. Soon, Nuzzle returns with a few animals in tow. Pointed Earth and Young Queen are right behind her. Nuzzle is back, and so are the craftsman and his son. Phew, that was harder than I expected. Hunting Goddess, we managed to recover most of the escaped offerings. Just one still loose, the Gleamtail owned by Pointed Earth's boy. Young Queen already told Flame which way it went. He'll catch it soon, I'm sure of it. Young Queen, now apologize to the Herdmaster. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to happen. It's okay, I don't blame you. Boys will be boys. It's no big deal. You are merciful, hunting god. I promise, I won't let him misbehave again. So, we're still one offering short, right? Then, maybe my bird can be the last one. Why? Why would you offer it? If you do that, it will die. You're strange. Being an offering is an honor. It will get to stay with the Wild Moon forever. Don't you worship the hunting god? Don't you want to serve him too? Whatever. It's not my problem if you don't get it. Nuzzle, please, can you take a look? Can it be an offering? I'm afraid not. It's too weak. The claws aren't sharp. The feathers aren't vivid. The Herdmaster would never accept it. But its voice is beautiful. It can sing too. That won't help. The hunting god prefers screams over songs. Isn't that right? I don't think I like it anymore. I'll need to think about it. You really had to think about something like that? Make way. We caught the Flametail. Flame's back. Flame returns with Young Queen's Gleamtail and locks it back in the cage. Bonbon! You can't do this to Bonbon. You can't. Why not? Being an offering to the Herdmaster is an honor. You should be proud. I don't want him to die. I don't care if it's an honor. Please, please, I'm begging you, don't take Bonbon. Herdmaster, do you want to stop this? What do you think? I don't know. This isn't my decision to make. But still, you haven't stopped frowning. Burn it, but do it away from me. Replace the offering with tokens. The last time I did choose the replace option, so I'm gonna do this one this time to see if anything different happens. Burn it, but do it away from me. Everyone, listen to the Herdmaster's command. Quiet, show respect. The Herdmaster has spoken. The offerings must be burned, as tradition demands. Life sacrifices will carry your loyalty and prayers to her. Yeah, well, kind of. Guess I wanted to see what happens. By his mercy, the burning of the offering may happen early. There is no need to wait for the blessing ceremony, and it shall not be witnessed. We obey the divine will. Bonbon, you should be grateful, boy. The hunting god gave the order not to let the others see the fire. That's mercy. Cheer up, kid. Look at it this way. If Bonbon wasn't offered, he'd just be another little creature, gone and forgotten. But now, when your spirit joins the Herdmaster, you'll find Bonbon waiting there, and no one will ever separate you again. You really think so? I'll see Bonbon again? Of course. All Wildborns return to the Herdmaster's divine kingdom. You'll find him there. Okay, if that means I'll get to play with Bonbon forever. Mama, I want my bird to be with me forever too. Enough. Quest complete. Choice 1. Honor tradition. You honor the life sacrifice tradition to avoid angering the true hunting god, but cannot bear to watch the animals burn. Yeah, I feel like even if you do play Molyneux more of a jerk, it doesn't actually make sense to want to offer the bird, but then they may reason that, you know, it's a bit out of character for the hunting god to immediately demand all sacrifices to end. And I feel like from the Wildborn's perspective, it should be a little suspicious that their god is suddenly completely different from before. Because it's like, even if they're ever so devoted, surely if their god turned out to be completely different, someone would start to question things, right? Of course, eventually you get Nasrik, who does become suspicious of you, but I wonder if some other Maulers or some other Wildborns were a bit suspicious of you, but they didn't say anything because, you know, they don't want to accidentally anger their god. So they just smile and nod like, oh yeah, I guess you're totally different now. I want to face that. Oh. Yeah, I gotta take a bit of a break because there's a lot. Let's see if I can do some more stages.
Kneel before the king.
This still could be better. Oh, there's trials. Operated treasure. This one is a bit long-winded, but
Perfection needs no emphasis.
oh, I'm gonna use Nero.
Everyone, let's crank up the excitement even more!
Ah, another new soul for the taking. Ah, another new soul for the taking. Listen, you still cannot leave yet.
Perfection needs no emphasis. Preserve balance. Maintain harmony.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Perfection needs no emphasis.
I've been hoarding my scam geysers because I'm not sure which hypostyle I want to build next.
Divine Spear! Strike true!
Of course, Bellerin seems like he's pretty good to build right now, but I kind of wanted to build or go for Saida, but I'm not sure she would really be useful to me. Although I like the concept of her character. But like most of the like comic Rex that I've seen of her seems like she wouldn't be the most useful to build, but of the new heroes, of the new Hyperlestials we have gotten, she's kind of the most interesting to me, so that's why I'm kind of like thinking of building her if I find some use for her. Apparently she can be useful for AFK stages, but I don't feel like I have so much difficulty keeping up with that. So I don't feel the need to build something just for that. Yeah, I mean it depends on how much you care about the fishit pushing, because if you want to be on the leaderboard or whatever, then I guess she could be useful. I guess she allows you to push much farther than usual, but I'm not too invested in that. I already did this one, but I don't remember exactly what I did. I'll just do this because I did already solve this on the other account, so no need to use too much time on that all over again. Who is that? Why is he walking towards the river? No, he's drowning. I'll get help. It's too late. I love how we can just do this, but we could not stop Feli from dying. He didn't swallow too much water. Press on his chest. Make him cough it up. Yes. He's covered in bandages and some are still seeping blood. Hunting God, his injuries are dire. We need to find a healer. Understood. Gala rushes to fetch a witch doctor from Ratwood Grove. The witch doctor has arrived. Praise the great herdmaster. Quickly check his injuries. Oh, it's Hoof. You know him? Hoof is a wearer. In the last battle, he walked into a trap set by the Hellions and got badly injured. I bandaged him myself. But his injuries are so severe they might be beyond healing. That's why I told him to follow tradition and end it himself. End it himself? What does that mean? It's a way. When a wearer is too wounded to fight, gather or breed, they become a burden. They have two paths. Either they choose a dignified end, returning to the Wild Moon's embrace, or they submit to the witch doctors for study. What's the difference? Isn't that just asking them to die? Does no one here value survival? Some cowards choose survival, but if they can't contribute to the tribe, they'll be cast out. Only the strongest are allowed to remain. What did Hoof choose? As I said, he chose to end it himself and return to the Wild Moon's embrace. His body is broken. Visiting her on him is pointless. Offering his soul to the herdmaster is the greatest service. Don't worry, he can stay with the Wildborn. But wouldn't the hunting god permit Hoof to... Oh no, he's awake. Stone Hunter? How did I get here? Am I still alive? The hunting god saved you. The hunting god? The great herdmaster? I don't know what I did wrong. Please, have mercy and let me serve you. I don't understand. To be honest, I'm not sure why Merlin is so surprised by this, because he has dealt with Mullers before, and I mean, even like the modern Mullers do express similar sentiments to this, like they would rather die than feel useless or weak. At least the older ones, like that one old Muller guy. So I feel like he shouldn't be that surprised, but maybe he just had another case of amnesia. Divine Moon, I don't know what Hoof did to offend you, but as a brave warrior, he made the right choice. I beg you, allow him to return to your shrine and devote himself. Healing him is not a punishment. The hunting god has shown mercy. He will heal Hoof's wounds himself. For now, that is unnecessary. Really? Great Herdmaster, I pledge my life to you. I will use my divine power to heal your wounds. Don't move. My wounds are completely healed. My wounds are gone. If this is a gift from the hunting god, he wants you to continue fighting for him, for the Wildborn. Yes, I understand. And never surrender to death again. If you're hurt again, there are other ways to serve. But I only know how to fight and hunt. Without those, I can't do anything. You can teach others to fight. Ah, right. Hoof, you've seen the Hellion traps. Show others how to avoid them. If the traps have value, tell Corden. The Wildborn could craft their own. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? Now I see. I'll honor the Herdmaster's gift. Are there others wounded like this? Yes. Since the Hellions declared war, many have been wounded. Hunting God, do you mean to save them? Of course. This is an honor beyond words. Enough talk. Obey the divine command and take the Hunting God to see the injured. On. Oh gosh, no. Why does this fish have to be so hard to maneuver? Maneuver? Hmm. This is where the injured rest. Come forth, all of you, stand before the wild moon. Oh, hello there, Polyram. The Hunting God. It's really the Hunting God. Is this a dream? Am I about to die? No, it's not a dream. It truly is the Herdmaster. Great Hunting God, these warriors were injured by the Hellions in recent battles. Some are gravely wounded, and we, the witch doctors, have done our best to stop the bleeding as tradition dictates. For others, it's up to their will to survive. But some of them are about to die. They look worse than Hoof did. They faced direct combat, no ambushes, no traps, but they still barely clung to life. For a warrior, this is shame, proof of weakness. The weak receive only the barest care. The Hunting God is displeased with your answer. This is the tradition of the Wildborn. Without the Herdmaster's command, I can only follow. Great Hunting God, please don't punish the witch doctors. Our injuries are due to our weakness. To see you before we die, we had no regrets. Yes, a wretch like me never dreamed of gazing upon a god. No, you can't die. I will find a way to save you. It seems your thoughts differ from her. It seems your thoughts differ from theirs. Do you want to live? The Hunting God does not judge. Speak freely. I want to live. I want us all to live. Silk ears? This is blasphemy. We've been so badly injured. We'll never be able to fight or hunt again. What use are we to the Herdmaster or the Wildborn except as sacrifices? Even if I'm useless, I still want to live. Otherwise, why have I been helping you clean wounds all this time? But tradition forbids. I will heal you all. Yes, the Hunting God has come to heal your wounds. Heal our wounds? It's true, my wounds were healed by the Herdmaster. Hurry, prepare to receive divine grace. The wounds are gone. It feels like a dream. Oh, indeed, your wounds are gone. Don't just stand there. Quickly, thank the great wild moon. Praise the great herd master. A miracle, a true miracle. The blessing ceremony hasn't even begun, yet I witness divinity. I can die content. Enough talk of death. Ah, forgive me. I'll speak no more of it. You silk ears, was it? You just said you've been helping others clean wounds. When did you learn that? I often get injured while hunting. I learned by watching you treat my wounds a few times. Good. That makes you valuable. Assign them new tasks. Yes, I won't disappoint you. You all come with me. I'll find more suitable tasks for you. Hunting God. Is it common to abandon others like that? Yes. When the wounds are too severe, they may not heal, and it wastes medicine. Those who survive might not be able to fight anymore. It's very humiliating. Better to return the souls to the wild moon, to bless the wildborn. This is a true sacred cycle. Your view of life and death is quite unique. This is like survival of the fittest. You are the herdmaster, the wild moon. The wildborn must follow the laws of the herd. I understand. You don't want them to die, just as you don't want me to die. That's right. Very well, I'll inform Corden and Modra. When the blessing ceremony is held, they will announce this news to the wildborn. Bring the wounded to witness it. It will be done. Quest complete, born to face death. You stopped a badly wounded wildborn warrior from ending his own life, and decided to change this cruel tradition at the blessing ceremony. Really look forward to unlocking this outfit because that looks kind of cool, I think. But I still have a while left on this account before I get it. Anyway. If I can get the fish this time to get it seems a bit complicated to get it to hit the right spot or something, which makes it a little tedious to get this. No. Very inconvenient that. Oh, I got an opening. Oh no, that's still not enough. Come on. Hello there. Over here. There we go. Music is pretty nice. Fireflies, wait for me. Don't forget to collect some mushrooms. Who's left these ruins anyway? Weren't these built by the Valborn? Us? No. The Valborn never worked in stone, only wood. Look at these stones. They're square like bricks. The Valborn never had tools to shape stones like that. Interesting. There must have been someone else then, probably. Ooh, a corrupted creature.
A fog will settle over all of us.
Chaos holds no place in my soul.
Understood. I'll keep them quiet.
Nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, P2 Shakiri, that's nice. Anyway, I wonder what the reputation quest will be about once we get those. Yes, I assume we'll be getting something like that this season as well. Oh, that's a big crowd over there. Just gonna get that one chest first. Oh, what the heck? So scary. I really don't want to take that trial. That trial's terrifying. They expect me to fight a huge wild wolf. Do I look like Wolfwood to you? If passing that trial is the only way to be considered an adult and become a warrior, then I'd rather never be a warrior. You're Stronghorn? Ah. How did you find me? This is the most hidden spot I know. Please, don't tell Histon and Mang. I don't want to take the trial. It's too hard. I'll die. But you can't stay here forever. I know. Once the hunting's trial over, I'll come out. I promise. Ah, before you go, could you cover the bushes again? Don't let them find me. Hidden. Oh, that's fun. Lost. Filter. Hidden hours here. I mean, Hidden Hellion does gotta have a nice ring to it, so I think I'll do that for now. And then there's this, yes. And I think that's the last one. Where's that puzzle? Oh wait. No, that's not right, I think. Wait, actually I think that works. Let's do that. Time to continue. Let's see if this guy, I hate that when I play on the phone. Yeah, I usually play on the PC a lot of the time, even when I'm not streaming, because it drains so much of my phone battery. that it's better to do it on PC most of the time. Plus, by playing it only when I'm on the PC, I don't like get too tempted to play it when I'm outside and supposed to focusing on other things, you know. Anyway. Right now I don't play anything, but I have played some, I was looking at Digimon Storytime Stranger earlier, because that's a game that looks like it could be fun to try, and there's even a free demo, so maybe I'll try that out. The thing is, I don't have a lot of space on my PC right now, so I may have to clear things out a bit before I can download anything else that demands some space. And also sometimes I play Sims 3 a lot, but I haven't been playing it that much lately. We Wildborn have basked in the hunting god's might and glory since the day we were born. When the hunting god answers our prayers, he chooses an exceptional warrior and bestows upon them a divine weapon. This warrior then spreads the glory of our god far and wide. Thus was born the Bloodhunt Festival. Choosing warriors? The Bloodhunt Festival? The Bloodhunt Festival is how the Wildborn select warriors to serve you. The victor receives a weapon imbued with your divine power. Oh, Gala, and the great hunting god himself. I was just telling the young ones about the Bloodhunt Festival. They're all dreaming of becoming your chosen warrior. Oh, I did once speak to a girl gamer who was very adamant about not playing Sims at all. So, yeah. Like, I couldn't even mention the game without her being like, nope, I don't play that. I want to hear the story too. Go on, don't mind me. Come on, Furblade, tell us about the last Bloodhunt Festival. Very well, 30 brave hearts, the keenest blades and fiercest spirits the Wildborn could muster. You vied for glory in the last Bloodhunt Festival. Yeah, I guess it depends on what kind of where you go into, because I have met some who aren't interested in the game at all, even if it does tend to have appeal to a lot of girl gamers. There are some who like, some types who aren't all that into it. But since I tend to like it myself, then well, anyway, on the day of the trial, the forest held its breath. Even the fiercest creatures, sensing a shift in the air, vanished into the depths of shadow. No way. The Bloodhunt Festival happened during the rainy season, when the beasts are most active. They wouldn't just go silent. Why not? The beasts were probably terrified of the warriors. You numbskull. One warrior survived last time, which means the forest was scoured clean of beasts. Nothing was left to hide. Call me a numbskull again, and I'll knock your teeth out. You want to fight over a simple story? Have you no self-respect? If you got so much energy, practice your sword work and archery. At this rate, you won't even qualify for the Bloodhunt Festival, let alone earn the Herdmaster's blessing. Stop acting like you're better than me. You want to go? I'm not afraid of you. Despite Fairblade's attempts to restore order, the young Wildborn started fighting each other. Seeing no other choice, you unleash a beam of magic, knocking the weapons from their hands. How many times must I tell you to stop? Now you anger the great hunting god and brought his wrath upon yourself. That power, was that divine punishment? You showed disrespect before the hunting god. Punishment is deserved. Reflect on the error of your ways. We're sorry. Please forgive us. Forgive me, great Herdmaster. I just wanted to teach those two a lesson. Their behavior brings shame to all Wildborn. I'll accept any punishment you deem fit, but please, don't take away your chances to compete in the Bloodhunt Festival. You want to fight in the Bloodhunt Festival that badly? Yes, since childhood, I dreamed of winning the Bloodhunt Festival and becoming your chosen warrior. Especially after witnessing your power, I pledge my eternal loyalty and dedicate my life to this goal. What's all this commotion about? Oh no, it's Cotton. Who is fighting? I heard weapons clashing and shouting. Who started this fight? Father. Silence, not in front of the Herdmaster. Obo, your voice was loudest. What did you do this time? Odin, don't be so harsh on Obo just because she's your daughter. Look, she's trembling like a frightened kitten. Let me explain what happened. Fairblade recounts the events to Cotton. So, you fought over who gets to take part in the Bloodhunt Festival? Yes. Obo, speak. Yes. Well, at least you showed spirit. I would have expected no less from Wildborn warriors. But fighting in the presence of the Herdmaster? Such disrespect demands punishment. Yes, they need a proper lesson. Indeed, that was my intention. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Don't punish me. Gordon, Day is just a kid. Let him off. I'll take his punishment. Father, spare say, please. Fine. Since you two stepped forward, follow me. Where are you taking them? To the forest south of the valley. They'll be punished there. With you as witness, great Herdmaster. They'll never forget today's lesson. But yeah, in regards to Sims 2, most of Sims 3, I mean, most of the time I don't play it so much as I just spend time creating characters, especially because I've been like trying to create characters for my book. So that's what most of my time is spent on whenever I go into the game. Though sometimes I do like playing around with them and see how they behave inside a game. That can sometimes give me some ideas too. Oh, good night. Almost finished with this, I think. Before you lies the remnants of old hunting traps. Their spikes jutting out like crooked teeth, rusty hinges seized up and useless. So our punishment is just fixing these traps? Huh, that's way too easy. You're celebrating too soon. Look around you. Use your eyes and ears. These tracks, they're paw prints of wild wolves. They're fresh too. The sun setting. The sun setting. The wolves will start hunting soon. Exactly. Your punishment, Griffin and Obo, is to survive the night in this wolf-infested forest. Remember, a Wildborn warrior's blade must never turn against their comrades. Only against enemies. That will be your lesson. But there are too many wolves there. The two of us can possibly... Aren't you kind of a wolf yourself? Anyway. Then use what you learned. Traps, stealth, ambush tactics. Everything I taught you. Or are you telling me that Wildborn warriors, hoping to fight in the Bloodhunt Festival, are going to cower before a few wolves? I know, Father. But if Grift and I prove ourselves tonight, then by tradition, we should be rewarded. Oh? And what do you want? I don't want anything from you, Father. Oh, great Herdmaster, I humbly request, if we survive and prove our word, grant us a weapon as our prize. Silence! How dare you make demands of the hunting god? If the Herdmaster will witness our trial, then I want to earn his approval. Great Herdmaster, I'm not asking for a divine weapon. I'll win that myself at the Bloodhunt Festival. All I ask for is proof, something that shows we are worthy of your attention. You got some guts. I'll allow it. Praise the wild moon. I'm frankly astounded by the Herdmaster. I'm frankly astounded the Herdmaster agreed. But still, a weapon blessed by the Herdmaster is a divine gift. It must be presented properly, at the blessing ceremony witnessed by the entire Wildborn tribe. No problem, I'll take down every last wolf. Father, I'll prove to you that I'm worthy of the Herdmaster's blessing. They've gone deep into the forest now. Odin, aren't you a bit worried? No, they're trained for this moment. But what about weapons? Do they have enough arrows? The forest is their weapon. If they can't use it properly, then they're clearly not mature enough to receive the Herdmaster's blessing. You're very strict with them. I always have been. Now we wait. We'll have our answer at dawn. Hunting god, what weapon will you bless them with? Should I have our artisans prepare something special? Take me to see the artisans. Perfect. The artisans of Ratwood Grove will be deeply honored. All hail the Herdmaster. Ironhorn, the hunting god requires a weapon. Make it sharp and strong and polished with your finest oil. For the Herdmaster himself, I'll have to choose carefully. It's not for me. Obo and Grift are clearing wolves as we speak. The hunting god will bestow this weapon upon the winner. Wait, are we holding the Bloodhunt Festival early? No, it's not a Bloodhunt Festival. Just a small reward for their efforts. Stop asking questions. Just follow the divine command. Yes, of course. Then, how about this axe? The stone is exceptionally hard. It took me 5 full days just to sharpen the edge. And the handle. I crafted it myself with great care. It's truly one of a kind. This will do nicely. Being chosen by the Herdmaster is the greatest honor. Herdmaster, what power will you grant this axe? What powers have I granted before? The power of rage, power of summoning, power of tracking. Modra will know more details. If these powers seem excessive, a simple blessing would suffice. After all, this isn't the Bloodhunt Festival. Though you lack divine power, these Wildborn won't know the difference between true divinity and magical enchantment. Clever thinking on your part. Grant this weapon courage to shatter all obstacle. Yes, as you command. Great hunting god, please bestow your power upon this axe. All hail the hunting god. We thank the Herdmaster for this divine gift. I can feel the power radiating from the axe. Obo and Griff will be deeply honored. Indeed, not everyone receives a divine gift from the Herdmaster. Now we wait until morning, then head south of the valley to see the results. The night passes swiftly. At dawn, accompanied by Gala and Coden, you return to the forest south of Brightwood Grove. It's dawn, time to see what Obo and Griff achieved. Think you can catch me? Tough luck. Wolf is still chasing Grift. Should we help? He doesn't look worried at all. Please prepare for this. Let's watch. Let's follow and watch how he handles it. Ah. Ah, gotcha. Father? Good work, both of you. Is the punishment over? Your team is taking care of this wolf. It's a hunting god. Obo, Grift, you both did very well just now. But it seems you forgot this was a competition. No, we haven't. Even counting that last one as Griff's skill, I still took down more wolves with my bow than he did with his spear. If you don't believe me, Father, go ahead and count them yourself. If you're so capable, why did you work with Grift? It wasn't teamwork, I was helping him. That wolf was too quick and agile for Grift's spear. He's right, I couldn't get close on my own. Obo helped me. If that's true, then Obo did well enough. It's been a long time since I heard you say anything like that, Father. So, who gets credit for killing this wolf? The Herdmaster is here. It's up to him to decide. It counts for both of them. Yes, that acknowledges both your skills fairly. Now it's time for the final tally. I'll send someone to count the kills. We'll have results by sunset. The Herdmaster will bestow divine favor and weapon upon the victor at the blessing ceremony. You two, head back to the valley, and remember your lessons. Yes, sir. Gordon, you're very hard on Obo. Hardship forces the strongest warriors. It is the only way. She's already incredibly skilled. Being praised by the Herdmaster is her greatest honor, but she must also prove her worth. These wild wolves were an appropriate test. When the blessing ceremony arrives, we'll reveal the outcome of this trial. If Obo truly wins, the honor you bestow, the title of the chosen warrior, will be hers forever.
Herdmaster, the sacrifice is ready. Everyone is waiting for you.
Then lead away.
At the gathering circle, all have assembled to await your blessing.
Quest complete, divine blessing. Obo and Grift endure the punishment given by Coden. The victor would receive a weapon from you at the blessing ceremony. Ooh, I got the charm. Nice. Oh, hunting god, you are here.
From the deepest roots to the highest treetops of our land, all await your hand to bring new life and blessings to our tribe, Herdmaster.
Have you done everything that I asked?
Yes. The animal sacrifices have been sanctified and burned, and the sacred ashes carefully prepared. All who are ready to receive the blessing Assemble in the gathering circle. The ritual is about to begin.
The Wildborn start to assemble in the gathering circle. I grant you my blessing.
Herdmaster, will you proclaim a new decree?
Yes, we waited for this moment. Go, it's time to bend them to my will. That's so
Understood. I will follow your instructions.
Under the gaze of the crowd, little Gala steps forward alone.
The hunting god has a new decree. From this day onward, the wounded and the feeble will be cared for.
But what good are they? The Wildborn need more warriors and foragers. No more weaklings. Those who contribute nothing should be cast out.
They will have their own place. Some Wildborn call you nothing. Tell them what the hunting god has revealed to you.
I was gonna end it all. But the Exalted One told me I should stay and teach the younglings how to fight smarter. That way they won't be tricked by the Halians like I was.
The hunting god and his emissaries saw what I could do. I've learned how to drain the rot from wounds and discovered herbs that can stop the bleeding for our warriors. I may not be able to hunt, but I can still help. Their positions will be teachers and healers.
I am the hunting god, heed me.
The Wildborn will heed the words of the Wild Moon. Hoof, silky ears. The Herdmaster has decided your fate. By blood and breath, honor him for the rest of your lives.
Praise be! All hail the Herdmaster!
Now, the hunting god will honor the tribe's greatest warrior with a divine weapon, blessed with his radiance.
A weapon bestowed by the hunting god himself?
Herdmaster, name our tribe's champion. Who's worthy of your savage grace?
Give me the divine weapon!
Obo, I have chosen you.
I won! I'm the strongest in the tribe! Glory to the Wild Moon!
I'm sure with this axe in hand, you'll never die. Hunting god, Thorns has come. News from the Halians.
The Halians have sent an envoy. Word travels fast. They've sent someone because they know you're among us.
An envoy?
Yes, a woman. She came alone. I don't know whether she's brave, or the Halians are too timid to send their best warriors. She said she's a mage.
A mage, huh?
Yes. Do you want to meet her? Her name is Merlin.
What?
That's the name she gave. Herdmaster? You seem interested in her.
Take me to her.
Of course. She is waiting outside the valley.
I like how we see her take her thing off her head, but then she still has it on when we go talk to her. So she took it off only to take it back on right away.
I'm deeply grateful that you're willing to consider peace talks. This means more to me than words can express.
So, you're a mage.
That is correct.
As a mage, allied with Halions, let me warn you. You cannot fathom the power you've dared to disturb. One wrong move, and you're dead.
Noble chieftain. Even before setting foot in Wildborn lands, I sensed a formidable presence shrouding the Wrathwood Grove, so you don't need to worry. I meet you with all my humility and honesty. Especially before the powerful presence I sense.
As you should. Before you stands the Herdmaster, the wild moon of the sky. Show respect, and we'll share the kill's blood together. Spurn us, and the winds will slit your throat, while wildfire burns your flesh. Merlin, mage of the Halions, step forward. Present yourself to the hunting god.
A god.
The mage who calls herself Merlin looks looks at you, a flicker of doubt in her eyes, quickly replaced by what seems like genuine reverence. Was it just your imagination?
Great hunting god, I bow before you.
There is courage in this one. She stands before divinity and barely flinches. The Herdmaster respects those who are fearless. State your business. Why are you here?
In the presence of a deity, pleasantries are meaningless. I shall state my purpose directly. Please spare the Halion captives their lives.
Give me a reason.
The war between the Wildborn and the Halions was born of folly. And to prolong it serves no purpose but ruin. Besides, with the Wildborn now backed by divine power, the Halions would be wise to stand down. This peace will only come when the opportunity arises. If the Wildborn are willing to release the prisoners, I can serve as a bridge to formal peace talks. The Halions won't take this kindness for granted. In gratitude for your mercy, they will strive to offer a worthy reward.
If they really want peace, then return Meyerhold to us. That was our land, our home. And those damn humans didn't just take it. They enslaved our kin who lived there.
Slavery? No. I passed by Meyerhold on the way here. I didn't see the evil you speak of.
You're their envoy. Of course you'll speak for them.
My words can't compete with what your own eyes will see. Why not go and find out for yourself? Under the guise of transporting prisoners, the Wildborn can send their representatives to Meyerhold. What do you think, Herdmaster?
This serves my purpose.
Herdmaster, I have something to report.
Gala kneels at your side and turns to speak. At your signal, she lowers her voice and whispers.
The captives are refusing to eat. They will die soon.
What?
I know their deaths will complicate your plans. Do you wish to see them?
Take me to them.
Follow me. Merlin, the hunting god will need a moment of reflection to think on your proposal.
Praise the hunting god for his consideration.
Come with me, mage. We will go to the great treehouse to await further instructions.
Herdmaster, what brings you here? This filthy prison's no place for you. Don't dirty your sacred feet here.
How are the captives?
Not good. They're trying to starve themselves to death. Force-feeding them ain't helping. They're still very weak.
Herdmaster, can you help them?
I'll try. The prisoner emits a power that feels oddly familiar, You once encountered something similar in Saltorin, referred to by the Assail as corruption. In their case, the corruption stemmed from Isarte's curse. Could it be that these aliens are also suffering under a divine curse? And if so, which god is responsible? Fortunately, after leaving Saltorin, you took time to study the nature of curses and managed to learn magic that can temporarily suppress them. While it can't completely lift the curse, it's enough to alleviate the symptoms and keep the prisoner alive for now. What's going on? I'm starving.
Amazing. In the blink of an eye, all these people recovered. You're so merciful. I can't believe you used your powers on these human captives.
The Herdmaster needs these captives alive as bargaining chips. No more mistakes can be made.
Yes, of course. We understand.
Herdmaster, now that the captives are out of danger, should we return and meet with the envoy? I know you'd like to talk with her alone. I can distract Corden for you.
I'll leave it to you.
Understood. I'll make sure you have the time you need.
Thank you for saving me.
Have you reached a decision?
Corden, do not interfere with the Herdmaster's judgment. Follow me. The Divine One has a message we need to deliver.
Right now?
Yes.
But to leave the Herdmaster and the Mage alone, No. I overstep. I am but a mortal. It's not my place to fret over the safety of a god. Herdmaster, call on us whenever you need us.
No one else will come up here. It's safe to talk. Really, this place is private enough?
I suddenly recall a saying. Under the blood moon, serpentine shadows rise, coiling into his crown. At dawn, golden light spills forth, igniting his gaze. To capture his majesty, one must dip their brush in the blood of the living. To earn his touch, one must let the forest winds embrace them.
Where is this from?
A hymn written about the hunting god. A hard burden you bear. Forced to play the part of the hunting god. Even though you know nothing about this deity.
Ah, you noticed.
You are not surprised. Which means that you predicted that I would see through your disguise. You didn't send those two away just to discuss prisoner exchanges with me. Did you? My fellow scholar of the arcane? Let me be frank. I am Merlin, the Magister Supreme and head of the Arcane Council. For Asperia's sake, I will fan the flames of magic into a towering inferno. And you, cloaked in the guise of the hunting god, do not belong here. You thrum with magic untethered from this age. A power out of place. Who are you, really?
I am Merlin from the future.
Merlin from the future? But you're not me. What does that mean? Wait. Did Morgan's jest of a proposal actually become reality? He once said that we should turn my name into a title and pass it down to the future leader of the Arcane Council.
Who's Morgan?
He's a companion of mine.
A very interesting person.
Indeed.
None of my deeds have been legendary, so I refused his preposterous idea. And yet here you are, claiming to be Merlin from the future. Well, regardless of what my future holds, I'm glad I was able to meet you today. You must have traveled far to get to this time. What you've seen and how you got here, I can only imagine the tales you carry. However, we don't have much time, so I'll make it brief.
The woman before you was the first Magister Supreme of the Arcane Council. Her name lives on as a title given to every leader since. In this strange new world, somehow seeing her gives you a sense of familiarity. You're lost between the threads of time. You need to go back. The first Merlin might be able to help. You tell her everything that has happened.
So that is your real name. May I take a look at that wheat stalk?
Here, just be careful with it.
This isn't just any wheat stalk. It's etched with hidden magical runes. Whoever enchanted it turned this humble grain into a special kind of key. The moment you touched it, a magic circle was activated and hurled you through time and space. Keep it safe if you ever want to return.
Is there a way to send me back?
There is an actual magic theory behind bending time and space. But good luck pulling it off. The conditions are very strict, and hitting them all at once is basically impossible.
So I can't go back?
Why leave? Divine adoration has its perks. To be held as a god among mortals is a rare opportunity. But don't lose heart. There's still a way. When a god falls, the collapse of their power can rip open a rift in space-time. We might be able to use that to send you back to the future. You wish to return, and I have my own goals. Our paths may align.
Are you negotiating with me?
Although our fates are intertwined, I'm not obligated to help you. My aid comes with terms. To return to the future, I need you to help me kill a god.
Kill a god? Why?
Was this not recorded in your history books? Did my plan fail? Anyway, I have my reasons. Gods who abandon their duties to torment their believers have no right to exist. The skies have been bone dry for ages, and now swarms of locusts are devouring everything. Crops are ruined, and famine is spreading everywhere. The humans are desperate. They've been raiding Wildborn lands just to survive. And the root cause of this catastrophe is none other than Sarathiel, the god of harvest we humans worship. He fell from grace half a year ago. That marked the beginning of the chaos that followed. This isn't the first time this has happened. The Arcane Council has been looking into why the gods have been falling from grace. Almost like they've been corrupted. So far, the answer still eludes us. But this phenomenon is irreversible. If we want to stop the spread of disaster, killing the god is the only way.
So, when do we kill him?
Well, aren't you confident? We need to be careful. Killing a god requires the combined strength of many. We need to find more allies. The Halions' devotion to Sarathiel runs bone deep. I can't just talk them into believing their god has fallen from grace. Right now, I need to broker a peace between humans and the Wildborn, then unite them against the corrupted deity. Fortunately, your disguise will aid us. The Wildborn respect you as their hunting god. We must use that to our advantage. Come with me to meet Perseus, the Halion commander. With you there, the humans will trust the Wildborn's sincerity. That should make our negotiations much easier.
When should we go?
It's best to leave immediately, but you should take some time to prepare. You also need to find a suitable reason. Otherwise, the Wildborn may grow suspicious. For example? You seem to have some rather unfaithful followers trying to eavesdrop on us like that. However, no need to worry. I have a ward in place. Even if someone's eavesdropping, they'll only hear snippets of our conversations. I'm sure you'll come up with a suitable excuse. We'll leave at dawn. Until then, it's best you consider how to deal with your devoted flock.
What did that mage say?
Herdmaster, we await your judgment. Should we hand the prisoners back for gain, or seize the moment and take Mayahold by force?
I will take the captives for negotiation. Trust me, and victory will be at hand.
The Wildborn will obey their god. I'll announce to the Wildborn that the Herdmaster will take the reins himself. Go with the Herdmaster Gala. Witness his holy deeds, and bring every tale back to the Wildborn.
Yes, I will follow the Divine One no matter where he goes.
May the Herdmaster be victorious. May the wild moon stain with blood.
Your last night with the Wildborn is still as lively as ever. Dawn breaks. The Wildborn gather, their thunderous cheers shaking the earth as you march onward. May the Herdmaster return victorious. Quest complete. Go against darkness. Choice 1. Honor tradition. You honor the live sacrifice tradition to avoid angering the true hunting god, but cannot bear to watch the animal burned. Well, I could continue here, but this has already been going on for quite a while, so I think this may be a good place to stop. And this, and then maybe I'll continue the rest later on. Maybe tomorrow, depending on how this mood strikes me, but also I may work on some art as well, so we'll see. Ooh, 777. I could pop this open. Oh, thank you. Oh, I got a cine. Not bad. I actually have it completed on this computer. See, did I do this? A wrong thing. The daily. I didn't recruit in a tavern yet, so.
Divine Spear! Strike true! Protecting Halia. is my duty. Divine Spear! Strike true!
Now let's see. That should get him to the next stage.
More training is needed.
Air focus unlocked.
More training is needed.
You can add me if you want. Let's see. Here's my profile if it helps. I'm on. Well, I technically have 2 accounts that I play regularly, but this is the one that I'm using for this stream, S42. And so you can add me if you're able to find me there. I also have this one, but I haven't played that in a long time because I abandoned it at some point. And then this is like the oldest one I have. So the ID number is this one, I think. 11245045. Or I don't know if there's another one that you need to add, but you can try that. So I'm gonna see if I can improve my score here a little. Yes, this isn't very good. It does seem to be the one that's being used though, so... Oh wait.
Kneel before the king.
That didn't really help, unfortunately. Well, that sucks.
Kneel before the king.
Maybe it's kind of RNG heavy. If I try it a few times, I may get a better result.
Kneel before the king.
But it doesn't seem to be enough to break 20.
Kneel before the king.
Well, it seems like they're also much higher level to me, so that may be part of it. Oh, there I see. I assume that's yours. Gold. One. I think that is a good place to end this, and hopefully I'll be able to catch up with Dream Realm soon. So I can at least get into top 20, because this is a bit sad. Anyway,